What do you mean? I didn't think you knew or cared. Well, I know it's for little criers. I did live with a guy who listened to Paramore. He was a big crier. He cried a lot. You know. So I know it's cry blue. I know it's for, you know, overly sensitive young men. So, am I correct? What happened? Who did you listen to now, Josh? Should you change your name? Well, at least you went into Lost Prophets or something. I mean, God, that would be fucking embarrassing if that was still your if that was still your handle. Paramore Josh. Paramore Ian Watkins. That'd be awful. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? You got a Paramore tattoo? Could you imagine if you're a Lost Prophets fan and you called yourself Lost Prophets Ian with 2 N's, and then like you had your Lost Prophets tattoo? I don't know, like Ian Watkins fucking bedspread. Lost Prophets, Josh. Exactly. I don't know. No tattoos? Alright, well that's something, you know. Because you never know. One of them Paramore people might be outed as a fucking wrong un too. This is why you gotta be careful about these things. You gotta be careful about what you get tattoos about. See, this is why Michael Jackson fans are all in denial. Because some of them have had their faces remodeled to look like Michael Jackson. They've had their faces remodeled to look like someone who potentially, you know, this little boy's booty holes. It's just awful, isn't it? You got to be careful out there, you know. That's why you should only get like your football team, mum, your date of birth, because usually that's not a lie, you know, something like that. You know, the postcode you were born in, these kind of things. You know, it's safe. Or just, you know, just yin yangs and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know. If you're a hardcore Gary Glitter fan or Lost Prophets fan, you're decked out in all of your Lost Prophets fucking regalia, your Lost Prophets tattoo from head to foot. Man, you're gonna be living an embarrassing life. You know, it's terrible. And think about Ian H. Watkins from Steps. What do you think he's at? You know, think how many people have? I mean, they're both from the valleys. How many people have mistaken him for being the wrong Ian Watkins? Fuck me. So I don't mind tattoos, but I'd only get one if I'm actually sure I'd love it. Yeah, but you should also be sure that like what you got a tattoo of, they weren't loving something like something fucking weird. You know what I mean? It's terrible, isn't it? You just gotta be careful. You know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, luckily, no group I've ever listened to, or artist I've ever listened to, has, or been a big fan of, has turned out to be a complete wrong un. I'm lucky. Don't know what the hell that was. It just flew in my face. Jesus. Yes, Ian Watkins from Steps. They're both from South Wales. You know, think what a hard time he's been having. Seems like such a lovely boy. You know, Ian Watkins from Lost Prophets. The wrong fucking Watkins, that's for sure. Terrifying. Absolutely terrible. But everyone knows that, you know, there is one artist. There is one artist that you shouldn't turn your back on. One artist whose music has enriched so many people's lives that it doesn't really matter what he's done. You know. Oh really? Try flogging that on eBay. Tell your brother to try and flog his Lost Prophets merch on eBay. See how much money he gets. So I guarantee someone's... You set it on fire. Oh, no. See, I got a story for you. We used to live near Gary Glitter when I was a kid. And when everything happened, no shit, we went down there with a doll on a cross and burnt it outside his house. Because we were kids. Not because we were, like, you know... I'm not like one of those mad pedo hunters that goes around just battering people for texting 14-year-olds, but... You know, we kind of did it as for fun, really. We weren't... I don't think we were too bothered about the whole situation, to be honest, at that age, but... You know, it's just something to do. Yeah, oh my god, indeed. It is true. It is. It's true. Yeah. What I was going to say is, you know, R. Kelly, no matter what R. Kelly's done, he has made some fucking great songs. Which I asked you not only R. Kelly. I will not turn my back on R. Kelly. Look, the man made a song called I'm in Love with the Pussy. And the lyrics go, I'm in love with the pussy. I want to get down on one knee and ask the pussy to marry me. The guy's fucking insane. You can't write a song. Like, R. Kelly could write a song about anything and it would be just amazing. You know, he writes songs about arguments. He wrote a fucking 42 chapter opera about being trapped in a closet. He's insane. An insane genius. You know, R. Kelly, for the hilarity of R. Kelly, you can't turn your back on R. Kelly. Everyone knew what R. Kelly was like. Everyone knew he married Aaliyah at 15 since like 1992. Everyone's known that. Now suddenly everyone's like, oh, fuck R. Kelly. What do you mean? Everyone knew what R. Kelly was up to the whole time. It wasn't an MJ situation where it was like, oh, did he, didn't he? It's like, R. Kelly did. And everyone knew, and no one cared. Until, what, like last year? Suddenly everyone fucking cares? Don't be ridiculous. Absolute nonsense, man. So they didn't know. Everyone knew what R. Kelly was up to. Everyone knew. Everyone bloody knew. I mean, Jesus Christ. It was all over the news back in the day that R. Kelly married Aaliyah. Shit. You know, her song Age Ain't Nothing But a Number was written by R. Kelly at the time. People are way too sensitive. That is right, Paramore Josh. They are too sensitive. Back in the day it was fine. It was all good. I'm sure Aaliyah was happy. I don't know, she never said otherwise. You know? There's a lyric in the song Vibe by R. Kelly. That was like his breakout hit in the UK for sure. And at the end he goes for a list of girls, you know, who've got the vibe. And one of the lyrics goes, baby girl Aaliyah's got it. As in, you know, my underage wife. There's R. Kelly, baby. You know, of course R. Kelly's got a sex cult. Of course he has. He's fucking R. Kelly. The man goes on stage, plays the song Wipe Me, and gets middle-aged, creaming women to wipe his dick down whilst he's on stage. You know, like, this is R. Kelly. This is what he does. I think, R. Kelly might be a bit, a bit of a sex pest. Oh, really? What, R. Kelly? What, that wrote all those songs? Wrote the lyric, like gorillas in the jungle, making love. R. Kelly. What, that R. Kelly? You think he might be a bit... Ooh. Really? R. Kelly, you say? What the fuck? No, it's like a... Exactly, R. Kelly teens. It's R. Kelly teens, who cares? It's like discovering a Norwegian death metal band burn churches. You're like, oh god, I didn't see that coming. What, they burn? What, these death metalers who love Satan burn churches? Oh, you really surprised me on that one. I just didn't see it coming. What are you talking about? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Chris Cornell commits suicide. The man about 5 songs with suicide in the title, and he committed suicide. Just like Suicide. That was one of his songs. He wrote songs about committing suicide, then he did. I was like, oh, I'm surprised he committed suicide. Why did he commit suicide? I don't know, have you ever fucking listened to the man's lyrics? He was quite obsessed with suicide. Lane Staley from Alice in Chains dies of a heroin overdose. He had a whole album dedicated to the love of heroin. His arm fell off. Oh, he died from, you know. Like, come on. Are you not listening to the fucking lyrics? Jesus Christ. You know, it's absolutely insane. What is wrong with people? You know. Absolute madness. Oh God. You know, we're talking about abstract lyrics here, you know. I mean, it's just, you know, everyone knew. You know, so what? Who cares? Who cares what R. Kelly? Who cares what R. Kelly was up